5 o'clock, baby. Let's get this going. There we go. Mike, is that you? Probably not Moke, so I'm thinking it's probably Mike. That's a good song, actually. Get Ready's not even... That's not a bad one for actually getting motivated, getting ready in the gym. Now I'm thinking about it. Welcome on in. Right now we're doing Motorhead. Definitely not Moke. Might be Mike though. Good to know. I'll call you Moke just to annoy you then. Hopefully things are going well for you and definitely not leaky. Over in Sweden, right? Alright, we get started. Start a little warm up. Great day. Work is done for the week. Now I got lifting today, lifting tomorrow, lifting Saturday, and then a rest day Sunday. And then next week's gonna get weird. What we got? No, I know you're not leaky. I was saying you're with definitely not leaky. If you might be Mike, you might be definitely not with leaky. I'm just playing. Either way, good to have you on. Here we go. Did we do my first set 125? Feeling pretty warm after that. Let's go 145. See how that hits. Yes. It would be funny to put on the back of the hall. A shorter bench for weights once that would be a good thing to get. Picture's a bit small. That was a bike rack for a No. That'd get weird. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to feel, but I'm fresh. Usually I don't do shoulder press fresh. Usually I'll do it after push, sometimes after incline, so see how this feels. Typically, I find that I'm a little bit stronger on shoulder press if I do it first, but that kind of makes sense, you know. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Ow. That was a rather disturbing noise my shoulder made there. Wrong item. Yeah. A weight rack and a bike rack do not serve the same function. That is correct. All right, that felt pretty good, with the exception of that loud popping noise my left shoulder made. Yo, what's up on Zacharias? Come on in. So do you go into right before your elbows lock? But stop before that, pretty much. Right, you know, if you're going for a strict military press, you know, you want to lock. If you're going for reps like that, though, you don't have to go all the way to lock. What's up, Metal? It's the same thing, right? Like, with the deadlift, typically, if you're repping for deadlifts, right, you'll come up and you'll set it, you'll get it to, you know, within an inch or two of the ground, but you don't have to set it all the way back down and pick it all the way back up if you don't want to. If you're going for reps. You know, your mileage may vary though. How you doing, Metal? Good to see you. All right, let's do our second set here. I wonder, is there any reason I can't do it this way? I don't normally do it from this direction. I feel like maybe every so often I should. Here we go. Boom, boom. Doing pretty good. So it's 2 sets of 10 at 145 behind the neck. Let's try 175. I do not expect a ton of reps for this, but my shoulders are still fairly fresh, so I kind of want to see how I do. Now I have shoulder pressed 200 pounds as my one rep. I'm not really looking to, you know, I could. Should I try maxing my shoulders, y'all? What do y'all think? I've done 200 before on shoulders. I was gonna just rep at 175. Do you want to see me try and max out? What do you think, chat? Why not? We're here. I'm still pretty fresh, not completely, but let's see what happens. I've done 200 before. So let's see if I can't do, let's see, what would this be? 125, 175, 195. Let's give 205 a shot. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see if we can hit a shoulder PR here. This is actually pretty neat if I can hit this. This is gonna be heavy though. This is gonna be like properly heavy. I have to kind of psych myself up for this. I know I can get, if I'm push pressing, I can get this no problem. Because I've done a full body press at 225 before, right? A full body press, you're taking it from down here, and you're effectively doing a push press to complete the motion. So, yeah. I'm gonna psych myself up and I'm gonna give this a shot. This is 205. This will be fun. this. Let's hit this. I need the right song though. $125, $195, $205. This should, I have no idea whether or not I'll hit this. This should be interesting. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. This is for a PR, y'all. Let's go! Let's fucking go! That went up easier than I hoped it would. I'll take that. I could probably do more there. Hey, Nick Chicken. Good time to come on in. You came in just at a PR. That was a new PR for me. 205 pounds on shoulder press. I'll be honest. Part of me wants to try 215. Solid weight. I mean, it's just a touch. It's probably a touch under body weight. I weigh about 215. I've full body pressed, right? So that's all the way up to 225 before. So I felt like that was good. But, you know, it was a pretty strict military press. You know, I wasn't push pressing. You know, I locked my legs before I pressed it. What do y'all think, chat? Hey, what's up, Atomic? Good name. And Nick and Chicken, thank you very much for the follow. What do y'all think? Should I give it another shot? Why not? What do we got to lose? Let's try 215. For a man to strike fear, vengeance from the grave kills the people he wants. I was going with Motorhead, but I need something a little bit more deliberately paced. Something I'm familiar with when I'm going for a max. Iron Man by Black Sabbath is one of my go-tos. I mean, the initial riff, it just works. What's the clock in the bottom left corner? You are new to the channel. No, it's not a fucking doomsday clock. It is the clock to when I become financially independent and can retire from my job. Nah. All right, let's do this. Here we go. This is 215. that. I'll take 205. If I had tried that fresh, maybe, but that's not something I really want to do on my fourth set in. That's just not smart. I've already hit a PR. I'm good with 205. We'll D-rack, we'll go to 175, we'll try and wrap. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll dive right in, because that was only, I'm not counting that as a set, that was a fail. It's 175, I'll take that. That's not bad. If you waited longer, yeah, I'd probably get it, but I already hit a PR, I'm good. Yeah, it's good. I love having the new chatters in here. Atomic AC23, appreciate that. Welcome on in. Where do I work? Okay, so I can't specifically say what I do, but I work at the nuclear industry in rural South Carolina, so you can put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. No, I'm a nuclear worker. I'm an engineer in the nuclear industry. So, yeah, engineering. Yeah, where I live is, right, so this is the secret sauce. This is how I can retire before I turn 30. I make an engineer's salary in a very low cost of living rural area. Boom, easy. What's funny is, you know, you can do that pretty easily. Hey, Hyperio, how am I today? Doing great, man. Just hit a PR. 205 on shoulder press. Zechariah, yep. Just tell people you're an accountant, nobody will want to ask questions further. No. I like telling people what I do because it explains why I want to retire early. Look. Excuse me. That one caught me off guard. It's really simple when you boil it all down, right? I recognize the need for what I do, but there's something kind of depressing about the fact that the best possible outcome for humanity is that your career's work never, ever, ever gets used. I would not retire if I could. I may not, you know. I can still, you know, I reserve the right to continue working if I get to that point. But I want the freedom to be able to say so, because then I can't get fucked with by my boss. Must be an alternative accountant. That's pretty funny. All right, come on. Let's hit this. This will be our final shoulder press set. I think we'll do military, or we'll do incline press on the barbell, and then we'll do bench press on the dumbbell. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. Might do some supinated grip incline. It's something I got taught by a friend of mine at the site gym, and it's not bad. It definitely, it hits the muscle differently. It hits sort of the outside edges of the muscle, and it's definitely not something you have as much strength on. Anyway, come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. So fresh, we can rep 10 10 behind the neck at 145, 5 military press at 175, and 205 for a max. Thought once I get to 200 pounds, I'll be Gucci. Bro, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. Still feel tiny. Could always be a taxi driver in New York City with that haircut. Ha! I've never been in New York City, so I wouldn't know. Them pecs, hell yeah, brother. What's up, weird and quirky? Well, these pecs, right? Boom, boom. They're just about to get a work in. We've been doing shoulders to start, actually, which is a bit unusual. I don't typically do that, but I thought it'd be a good change of pace. I weigh about 215. Frankly, I'm actually on a cut right now. I'm doing terribly at it. I've been bad about it, really. I'm gonna try and do better tonight and this week. Thankfully, Ultimate Frisbee is coming up soon, so the good news is I will be doing a whole lot more cardio on Tuesdays, which should bump my calorie burn a bit. All right. This is just me being a bit lazy and not wanting to D-rack or re-rack. This is one of the benefits of being strong. You can just, casually, arm hold the squat rack or the bar while you adjust. It's nice and easy. Don't have to worry about it. Nice and casual. Now that we're going to be underneath it, though, make sure to take them clips off. Never, ever bench alone with clips. It's unsafe. Alright? Hey, Corey, welcome on in. Good to see you. What's my height? I'm 6'3". What was the last time I did incline on here? Let's see, if I did incline 70 on dumbbell. Okay, how about before that? I was repping incline sets of 6 and 7 at 225. Alright, I'm game. Let's see how I do with 225. Probably not my first set, so it probably won't be fresh, but we'll find out. What's the biggest you ever got? Do you mean body weight? Like, if it's body weight, the answer is 229 pounds. Actually, that's not even true. I was about 235 before I started dieting a bit more seriously. But in terms of biggest, in terms of raw muscle, I peaked my last bulk mid-February of this year. Not quite 229. It's like 225, 226. So right now, 215, thereabouts, maybe a little more, a little less. Depends on the day. Some days will be 217, if I've had a big meal. Some days will be 211 if I haven't, and I've just taken a dump or something. It's a bit too far forward. There we go. Get up there. Not bad. All right, that's 7. That's better than last time. I'll take that. I think we'll do 2 sets of that. Yeah. We'll do 3 sets of incline. We'll do 2 sets of heavy incline. And then we'll do underhand grip. Because I was enjoying doing that the other day. That's a good kind of mix. You gotta find where I did it though. That's not it. Goes further back. There it is, yeah. Oh, well, maybe not. Hang on. Yep, there it is. Okay. So let's do it about one. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do a set at 125 underhand. What am I writing on my notebook? I'm writing down my sets, writing down what I'm doing in the gym. It's important to do that. I sort of resisted doing that for a long time. It's dumb. Write down, because then you can reference how well you did last time. I also track my macros, my calories that way. Damn, I have a long way to go. Not really. Stick around here, chicken. Join the Discord too. If you want to bulk up, you just found the right chat that'll give you that information. Depends on where you're at though. If you're over 20% body fat, like right now, you shouldn't be bulking. You need to lean out first and then bulk up. All right. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. All right, so now we're going to do same concept, underhand incline. And why would we do this? Well, the answer is it hits your muscle system. Try 145 to see how it feels. Notice, right, I take a pretty standard neutral bench angle. When I was incline pressing, about 45 degrees towards y'all. Not all the way back here, not all the way here. Now when I go underhand, I'm gonna be doing this. Look at how close my elbows are. Overhand's here, underhand's here. Getting it off the rack's a pain in the ass though. Nice thing is I can back up a little bit more if I need to. Not quite that far. That's tough. All right. Hey, Lucky Seven Son, welcome on in. How, bro? Are you on low or zero carbs right now diet? No, I don't do low carb diets. How'd that feel? Pretty good. Mars1703, thank you for the follow. Yeah, bike, let's go ride. Tire's flat, unfortunately. I gotta get a new tire for it. Reverse grip shenanigans. Yo, what's up, Acro? Hold up. Let me give my main man, Acro, a shout out. He's going to be gunning for partner pretty soon. If you somehow have found my community and don't know who Acroshi is, well, one, you're about to learn because he's fucking awesome. But please go give him a follow, y'all. He's big, he's bald, he's ripped, and he's gonna get partner one of these days, I can tell. Or one of these months, anyway. And he's also that's a great family man in more ways than one. I got all the respect in the world for you, dog. Lucky 7 Son, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying reverse grip. It's weird. I'm not really used to it yet, but it's a lot of fun. Come on. Okay, I see we have 17 viewers in chat. That means y'all have unlocked the knockdown 8 ounces of raw egg whites perk. After we stream, I will go in and knock down raw egg whites. Y'all have earned it. Yes, I finally got some. Had to go back to Costco a second time, so I got the inside scoop on it, right? They're in such high demand for whatever reason that they were coming in that shipment last Saturday, went back up on Sunday just to get egg whites. I should attempt reverse grip stuff, to be honest. What's nice about the way I've got this is this bench can kind of move freely, so I can position myself a little further back. Because if you don't have that, and it's just a standard bench that's like physically attached to the squat rack, I find that you're too far forward to comfortably get a reverse grip out without a spotter. Those egg whites are fucking gross, but Acro, I'm sure you know all too well how good those macros are. 2, 3. Again, I've got the power to do more, but it's getting used to it that's taking me a bit. Looks tough on the wrist. It is a little bit. Lucky 7 Son says, greetings from Poland. Hey, another year. All right. I'm loving this. I'm getting people from all different parts of the world. Doing only legs today, reduced the amount of time to 60 to 120 minutes for training. I mean, it depends on how intense you're going. If you're going super intense, you either... you have to take more breaks in between, or you got to do it sort of HIIT style. And if you're going to do a HIIT workout, you're going to be cooked after 10, 15 minutes. Bodybuilders of the 60s or 70s make 10-minute breaks between sets. It's very true. So one of the things I preach as far as bulking is using the super squats method, which is it's far lower volume than most modern workouts, but it makes up for all of that in intensity. It'll absolutely crush you. I strongly recommend anyone try super squats at least once in their life. You'll be amazed at the amount of muscle it will put on you. It is also fucking hard. Again, you will not find a harder workout, in my opinion. Like, you push yourself beyond what you think you're capable of in that set. Anyone who's done or knows about super squats is you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, come on. Third set. See, the other thing too is, if you're going lighter weight like I am, I can go a little bit quicker. Although I often go slower when I'm streaming, because one of the things when you're talking, you're not replenishing your oxygen levels as quickly, so you tire out a bit easier. Come on! That's 8. So I'm going up in reps each time there. That was 6, 7, and 8, which tells me I'm still getting used to it. All right, so I think we'll switch to bench, but we'll do incline close press at this. Now, what did we do at incline close press last time? So what is incline close press? It's the same thing as a close press, close grip bench, but it's set on your incline, so you'll work your triceps a bit more. Just gotta find out when was the last time I did it. All right, so I was at 155 for incline close press. So let's go for 160 should do. Oh, roommate's usually home by now. Something must have happened. Makes sense. She said there was all sorts of bullshit going on down at the plant. You know, I haven't done my bench yet. Let's bump it up a bit. Let's go 165. This is again, same concept as incline press. Just changing the grip position is all. Super squats are the 20 rep squats is correct. Super squat, bro, okay, keep that question. I have the book inside. I can explain exactly what super squats is more in depth. When we're done at the Q&A section of this stream, which is after I'm done working out. Lab Boys just ran 3 miles in 24 minutes, not bad. Super squat, do I do full body workouts? Not usually. Usually I go push, pull, leg. Now super squats is different. It is a full body workout, but when I do super squats, all right, so what it really is there's some auxiliary workouts, but the core of the workout is you do your 10 rep squat weight for 20 reps. You do 20 reps. You don't fail. You just choose not to fail. You can take as long as you want, and typically a set will go 2.5, 3 minutes. It is agony underneath that fucking bar, those last 5 reps. But if you psych yourself up properly, you'll hit it. You'll be amazed at what you're capable of. Mohawk looks way better with freshly shaved sides, by the way. So this is actually way longer. And I like it this way because it's long. It looks long and it feels long. What I've learned is I have to keep the sides shorter for the Mohawk to look good. All right. Good to see you there, Lab Boys. Yo, Lab, you got your new videos out yet? This needs to come out of it because now we're going back to pronated grip. 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, that's 10. Not bad. Currently icing my ass. But to head over to the airport, flying to the Denver for the 1FC flight's fun. Or fights, excuse me. Yo, what's up, Depressed? Good to see you. Yep. 1 rep squats for bench, dead squats, and working weight for other stuff. Again, I have it in my PRs. I think that's a command you can actually use. Which, by the way, thanks for the first time chat, the Depressed deck. From memory, though, 1 rep max on bench is 355 pounds. Squat is 405 pounds. Deadlift is 430 pounds. Realistically, that was at the end of my bulk and feb. I'm guessing because of the cut, I'm probably a little bit below that, but not a ton. I've repped 315 for I think 3 reps before on bench, for instance. So, yeah. Working weights, it really does vary depending on how many reps I'm doing. Body weight is around 215 pounds. All right. Second set. So we do a set of this. We'll switch to dumbbell bench. Yeah. We'll switch this to triceps extensions. 1, 2, 3. come on. Get up there. All right. It's 2 sets. That was only 8, but let's look like that. It's not bad. Right now, I say I'm on a cut cycle. I've been really fucking lazy about it. I'm right now probably about 13% body fat. Right, you can see my abs, but like the abs are visible, but I don't look. I look cut. I don't look shredded. I was gunning for 10%, but I don't know. Like next week's my birthday. I'm gonna go out to the beach. I'm gonna have some wine. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have, an ice cream cone. I'm not gonna hate myself for it. So, what I may end up doing is just sticking around 12% until my next bulk. I don't know. Feels kind of dumb to cut to 10 and then bulk back up to 12. It's like a lot of a pain in the ass for no obvious reason. You work out your abs during the week. I do my abs daily. I already did mine this morning, but tomorrow morning after my workout, which will be pull. Tomorrow will be a pull workout. You'll see him afterwards. The Depressed Deck, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I work out typically 5 days a week. That's going to switch down to 4 days a week come the end of the month because Ultimate Frisbee's picking back up and I want to play. And I love Ultimate, but that's cardio. I'm going to need a rest day after that, so I'm going to probably do 4 days a week, cardio on Tuesdays from Ultimate, and Wednesday and Sunday will continue to be my rests. Which is fine anyway because the site gym is closed. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you really want to get your abs in good shape, you got to squat. You got to do deadlifts. Those will hit your abs properly, more so than anything else. If you want a big chest, do your squats. If you want good abs, do your fucking squats. If you want good shoulders, that's right, do your fucking squats. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Come on. 9. I'll take that. All right, so we're gonna switch to flat bench now. Do some dumbbell bench. We'll hit triceps extensions, some shoulder flies, a couple other items. There she goes. It's a cheap, low quality bench, so it sticks a little bit. It works good. It works, though. That's the key. All right. Trying to stick to 2 day squats per week. Not always have full power to make badass workouts. Well, okay, so every time I work out, my abs, the pain is next so bad I can't. So when I say I do abs, right, I'll do a couple minutes worth of abs a day. Abs are not ones where you need to work and work and work until you can barely, like you're hunched over the rest of the day. You don't need to do that. You can, but it's not necessary. Typically, I found that I've been overtrained a little bit. 5 days a week, I was doing 30 sets per workout, and that was getting to be a bit much. So I think switching down to 4 days a week is gonna really fix that for me. So I should be pretty good there. All right, I need to set these to 90. And come on. Come on. Down in there. There it goes. Beautiful. Yeah, if you don't train abs or don't squat well, you're not doing yourself any favors there. Unless you've got like real legit knee injuries, and even then, you should do squat at low weight then. I really do believe, basically, unless you're missing your legs or you're paraplegic, do squats. Everyone. Doesn't really even matter what weight it is. You should do it. Let's see what we got. All right. So Nazareth. Here we go. So we're gonna tilt it down a bit. Yes. Oh. Oh my God. Y'all probably heard that, and it felt as good as it sounded. All right, that's not bad. So do 3 sets of those. Shit. Come on. Ah! Yes, sir. I'm all power. More power. Come on. It's 90 pounds per. So we're gonna just. Let's see. How many sets have we done? All right. We've done 5 sets of shoulders, 3 sets of tries, and 7 sets of that chest. Hell yeah, thanks Lucky 7, I appreciate that. No, the motivation's always good. Always appreciate that. Yeah, this is absolutely me showing off. Just a lot of detail, detail. That's just fun. Just, casually keep the weight on while I re-rack. We're going to keep it at 90 for tricep extensions. Finish switching out after the set. Hey man, can you share what you eat throughout the day? Yes, sorry about that. I saw that you had said that earlier. I forgot about asking it. It really varies. So any diet works as long as 2 factors are achieved. 1, you eat enough protein to maintain muscle, and 2, you don't eat so many calories that you gain fat. It's really that simple. I typically will burn on average on any given day between 2,800 and 3,300 calories. Some days I'll burn more, some days, it'd be really hard for me to burn less than 2,800. If I fasted through a day, I'd probably be at about 25, 26, but I don't like fasting. I'll occasionally do it to train my willpower, but it's a bitch. You need to be. I'm the smiling face on your TV. Oh. I'll show you what I made for lunch today, in fact. It's probably gonna be my dinner too. Let's go. Man, something must be going on with the roomie. It's almost 6. Usually she's home by this point. Not that I really care. I'm sure she has a reason. 2, 3, 4. I'm real proud of her, by the way. She got a raise. So good for her. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yes, sir. Not bad. Move the bench out of the way. Your triceps extensions ready. You gave me fortune, you gave me fame, you gave me power in your God's name. I'm every person you need to be. Oh. Let's do this. Oh. Ouch. Let's do this. Rich Piana tells us good for chest to switch from low reps with high weight sometimes and try something else. 15 to 20 reps and 10 to 15 sets. That's a shit ton of volume. That low? At that point, to me, it becomes more of a cardio workout. I will occasionally do some like burnouts. Like I'll do a set at 225 for 11, 12 reps and immediately D-rack to 135 and then hit that for another 11 to 12 reps, but never that low. 30 kilos is like, that's like 70 pounds. That's a little bit, I don't think I get a lot out of that, right? Because with 135 pounds, which is, I don't know, 55, 60 kilograms, I can rep that just really until I get bored. So I'm not sure that's a good idea for me. Or if it is, I'd need to go up in weight. What's your streaming schedule? I have it below, but 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, 9 a.m., Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that will be tomorrow, Saturday, the day after that, and that's it. Usually just 4 days a week. Next week's gonna be weird though. Next week's my birthday week. Well, it's my birthday on that weekend, so I'm actually going to Myrtle Beach, so I'll be not here. Not more than 21 set. If you're more powerful, take. All right. So like 10 sets of 20 reps on bench. That seems unnecessary. That's a lot of volume. I mean, eventually, yeah, you get pretty fucking sore. I'm sure. Maybe I should try that. I'm down. I always like trying new stuff, new workouts. It just feels like an excessive amount of volume. All right, come on. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. 2, 3, 4. I saw your dump truck in the thumbnail. What's up, Jigga Man? Always good to see you. Popping on in. Let's do by the way, I noticed something pretty neat. So I was checking my stats over on Twitch Tracker, and it looks like based on the pace of new followers I've been getting recently, if that keeps up, I'll have 2,000 by the end of the year. That'd be pretty dope. All right. By the way, if you like what I do, highly recommend checking out the Discord. Let's do this. A little more quiet, right? Let's go bang your head. Come on. Hey, Petit Trianon, good to see you, my man. Always good to see you in chat. 6-string razor, I got a mouth like an alligator. Come on. Paper cut. Oh no. I hope everything's all right there. I'm sorry to hear that, Petit. Hope things go better for you. Yeah, you gotta write stuff down, for sure. Definitely. Game to try a bench volume set one of these days. Maybe next time I'll do a bench volume set. I'll write it down as a good idea. Try this exercise but in front. What do you mean? These are triceps extensions, right? Basically, because I don't have a cable. Ideally, I like this with the cable machine a bit better. It's a better ISO, but I don't have that, so I gotta, make do here. Of shoulder, or 8 sets of chest. That's 6 sets of tries. We've done 7 sets of bis, or shoulders. So we're 70% of the way through. 1, 2, 3. 2. 10. In front, above your head is for shoulders while you're standing. I was literally doing that earlier. You're talking about this? Yeah, I was doing that earlier. Actually, I think I'm going to do one more set of this. Yeah, we're gonna do a 4th set of this. Mohawks looking epic. Thank you very much, someone. Yeah, I got it. The roommate was nice enough to shave the sides down a little bit. It looks good now. So it's good, like deadlift in front above head. Are you talking about this? Like a vertical fly, or? Yeah, I do deadlifts. You talking, or a full body press where it's right and all the way up. Lots of different ones there. See what we want here. Let's go. Ooh, yes. one of the great progressive rock epics from a non-progressive rock band, Achilles' Last Stand by Led Zeppelin. Yes. You look like a true son of Sparta. Well, Sparta was based as shit. Come on. Nice. All right. Chest flies. I'm gonna audible on something. I like your little volume set idea so much there, chicken. How much do I use for lat raises? Usually just 30, not much. Those are not lateral raises, those are shoulder flies. Big difference between bending the elbow, right? Lat raises, you're gonna hit your lats, right? Shoulders, you're gonna hit your shoulders. Especially if you go like that. I'm really working, trying to get the lats a little bit better. You can see them a little bit, but they're not nearly as strong. You show lat raises? Sure. So, right, with a lat raise, go ahead and lower the camera. So, a lateral raise, usually, so there's 3 ways you can do it. You can go all the way bent over, right? All the way bent over like this, like that. Why am I doing it this way? Show you the back. So all the way down, all right, 45 degrees, kind of like here, and standing up. And those will work your lats. What's up, Big Red? How often do people say about it? Dude, I'm used to it. A lot of my audience is just horny, and that's okay. As long as they don't get too crazy, I let them have at it. With dumbbells, yeah, usually with dumbbells. You can improvise with plates if you have to. You grab a 25-pound plate like this, right? And you do it like this. It's a little bit more awkward, but you can. You get the idea. All right, I need to do chest flies next. Thanks for info. Of course. No, that's why, okay. What I really do try to do on this stream is give advice. Look, that's sort of my thing here. I want y'all to be able to look like this if you work hard enough. My arms are big, fuck yeah, they are. Thank you. All right, chest flies. Now, I liked your volume idea so much there, chicken, that I'm actually going to adopt it at the end of this work. On my last set, I'm gonna throw 175 or 185 there on the bench and just rep it like crazy. We'll see how we go. But I got other shit to do first. Oh. That's about killing me, shit. Alright, well maybe not. I wanted more than that. Only got 12 there. Maybe a bit more gas than I expected. Alright. So I have one more set of shoulders to do. That's gonna be Arnold press. What did I do at it last time? Alright. Food is the only thing that can build muscle and water and fat. To an extent, you need to work it hard. Oh God, the Bruins. That was hilarious. And pathetic. I love chest flies. The pump is so juicy. Yeah, you have to be careful on chest flies. If you feel your shoulder starting to really dislike it, like your shoulder protests, I stop. It's not worth the headaches. Should I have skull crushers left too as well? Just realized, which means, okay. Let's do skull crushers. By the way, again, see we've hit more than 15 people in chat. That means y'all have earned a chug of 8 ounces of raw egg whites after the stream. Stick around for that and for the Q&A session. And if we hit 30 people, let me know because then you guys get handstand push-ups. Nah, your English is fine. I guarantee you, your English is better than my Polish. I can talk slower if you want me to. All right, so we have 2 more sets of those skull crushers, a set of Arnold press, and then we're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock it on bench. I got you pretty good to speak fast. Well, I usually don't speak very fast. I find that typically I will do a slower accent than most here in the United States because I live in the South. But I don't know, it varies. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Too close to the bar. Yeah, shoulder press is feeling a bit sore there. I turned it in, I could feel a little bit of a twinge. It's good to know. Hallelujah, the washer is alive. Hey, let's go, Big Red, good for you. All right, move this off. We'll throw on a pair of plates. Why the hell did I just do that? The blood is very clearly not flowing to my brain, as you can tell. Stupid egg. Focus. Let's throw 175 on here and just kind of casually go as far as we can. See where it takes us. At the end of a workout, I'm, going to be a bit gassed. I think you should be able to rep this out pretty good. 400 in parts, it was worth it. Jesus Christ, you could buy a used washing machine for that amount. That's a lot. Do you use creatine or clean protein powder? Yes, I do, and you will see that after the workout. I do. All right, so you got one more set of skull crushers, one more set of Arnold presses. Then we're gonna hit shoulders and hit them hard. Let's see here. See a little Aussie. Hey, Zoltan, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate that, man. All right, so an Arnold press is a shoulder press where you're starting at a supinated grip and you're rotating up to a pronated grip. Yeah, occasionally there will be a day where I don't do protein or creatine. I have my rest days and I typically don't do it then. I should probably do creatine every day, but well, whatever. On the days where I don't, day after, like today, I'll probably throw a second scoop of creatine in there. Who cares? All right, here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Eight, 9, 10. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. I've got blisters developing beneath my calluses. Yeah, Big Red Fro. The Boston Bruins are fucking sad, and I love it. I was rooting for Orlov and Hathaway, but I don't like the rest of that team. Yeah, so that's the thing. Once you've loaded up on creatine, you can skip a day and it's not going to kill you. My creatinine levels are a bit higher than average, but very clearly I have more muscle than average, so that's about normal. Right, if you have more muscle in your body, typically you're going to get more protein, which means you're probably going to get more creatine, because creatine is found in proteins, specifically animal proteins. I don't know what Dodger is staring at me for. She can pull in, she knows she can. That's up to her. Whatever, I can't be bothered. I got more shit to do. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right. Last set. Here we go. For those of you, chicken, this is for you. You suggested for me to do some volume. Okay, challenge accepted. Make sure I get the, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's May the 4th. Creatine's a red meat, fish, chicken, pork in low portions. Exactly, yeah. That's exactly why. All right. All right, I got plenty of battery power left. All right, stay right there, y'all. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. God, they're everywhere out there. I stirred up a bunch of mosquitoes. That was a bad idea. There are probably some that tracked me in here. Oh well. Just gonna have to. Solution. Make the fan go faster, blow them off. Hopefully I didn't get that up. I probably did. I had to pee so bad though, that was worth it. Alright. Here we go. Last set of the day. So, this is chicken. If you're still in chat, this one's for you. All right, you want your volume. This is 175 pounds, which is roughly about 80 kilograms. Oh. Yeah. Oh, what's up, your boy Blue? Yeah, the mosquitoes are dreadful here. Yeah. The only place I've seen them worse is Louisiana. All right. I need the right song for this, though. And we'll go to Blue Oyster Cult. You know what song already. It works here. I'm gonna take myself a good little rest here. Cause I wanna hit this, I wanna hit it hard. Don't crap out on me now, Wi-Fi. Please take care. All right, Lucky 7, it was good seeing you. All right. Y'all count off for me here, okay? All right, 35, 85, 175. Ready? Here we go. figures. This is deciding, hey, what if we just like stopped all of a sudden working? There we go, perfect. There we go. Yeah! This is 25. Yes. Not bad. Dominance. Did we ever hit 30 viewers? Dominance. Boom, baby. Yeah, that's that was roughly 80 kilograms. That was 25 reps. Not bad. Fresh, I could probably hit 30. That was at the end of my workout, so. All right. Tomorrow, we have pull day. But for now, let's head on in. Oh, I think a bug flew up my nose. God. Ugh, that's gross. The Deep South. All right, in we go. Let's get our protein game on, people. Let's go party, people. Protein. Y'all have earned egg whites. And for once, I actually have them. Fun. Someone's cooking something. That hurts. Oh, it's those jasmines oxidating. Yeah. Nice. I miss the South. Dude, I love it here. The mosquitoes genuinely are the worst thing about the place. And ultimately, if I actually bought another Dynatrap or two, wouldn't be so bad. Denver could be a lot better than it is. Denver has come a long way. The problem is there's too much suburban sprawl in Denver. It's too many single-family homes and not enough dense housing. And because there's not enough dense housing, predictably, you have a housing shortage. When you have a housing shortage, predictably again, you have skyrocketing housing rates and a corresponding rise in homelessness. You would not want to know what I got this beautiful 3-bed, 1-bath. As far as I'm concerned, it's a fucking mansion. 2-car garage on half an acre, house 4 here in middle of nowhere, South Carolina. It'd piss you off. How much did my house cost? All right, I'm not going to tell you the exact number because then you could dox me, but under $150,000. Yup. All right, you'll have to excuse the mess in here, but I will show y'all what I made for lunch. Yeah, I left it out, sue me. So this here
Made it just a big old pot of bolognese sauce, and got some spaghetti. So I made that for lunch. I made it with ground turkey and a little bit of 73% ground beef. Are you from Florida? Hey, welcome back to God's country, man. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the South. Love it, love it, love it. Florida's an odd place. Florida's in some ways very southern, and in some ways completely batshit fucking crazy. That's how I would describe Florida. Oh, I know where my... hold on, let me go get my my blender bottle. Stand by. Florida is... I've called it the ultimate schizo C-tier state, because there's tons of stuff about Florida that I love, and other things about Florida that I can't stand. Like, for instance, y'all gave us green grass and high tides, y'all gave us Molly Hatchet, and y'all gave us Tom Petty. On the other hand, y'all gave us the entirety of Orlando, you gave us endless suburban sprawl, and you paved over half the Everglades. So, I can't rate Florida anything other than a C-tier state, but it's not like Iowa C-tier state. Iowa just sort of is there. Florida is like, it's like John Lennon in Strawberry Fields Forever, right? I mean, it must be high or low. It's that sort of thing. If you like that reference, you're gonna like this channel. Anyway, so let's get going. Oh, wait. Hold it. It is time for the egg whites, y'all. Who is ready for 8 ounces of the best protein money can buy, but also the most disgusting protein money can buy? I can figure out how to fucking open this. There she goes. Come on. Yes, please. Here we go. Your house is completely on the ground floor. There is no second floor. I have an attic. I do not have a basement. Probably shouldn't be giving too much of my information away. Look, if you come here, I am, as any God-fearing Southerner would be, I am well armed, so shall not be infringed. That's all I'm going to say about that. Here we go, y'all. Raw egg whites. 8 ounces of them. Oh, God, this is going to taste terrible. 100 calories, 24 grams of protein. You cannot invent something better for you. Ugh. Rancid. It tastes every bit as disgusting as it looks. It also gives me some killer farts. So my roommate just absolutely adores. Now, protein shake. Creatine. Now, I didn't have a scoop yesterday, so I'll do a double scoop today. 1, bloop, 2, bloop. Protein. With the peanut protein. What are those bottles? The bottles up top? Liquor, usually. I like keeping my empty liquor bottles up there because I'm trashy. Because some of them are actually pretty cool. Hold up, I'll show you a couple of these. 1 scoop. 2 scoop. 3 scoop. And 4 scoop. Protein, ta-da! Don't normally buy the GNC brand, but I got it on sale. 1 scoop. And I hate the way these bags are because there's no way to get a scoop out without covering your hand in protein powder. This is poor design. But it's not possible to, whatever. Fuck it, close enough. 2 scoops. Keep most of the bottles, especially if it's a cool looking bottle. You know what I ought to do? I'll take this big thing of protein, start using this, and then just dump the smaller bags in here, because it's easy to get a scoop out of this. Brains, Ag. Brains. Use them every so often. Just be slightly less of a dumbass than you normally are, and your life will become so much easier. You're overthinking the problem. Overthinking the problem, Ag. Overthinking it. Now, in bulk season, I do this with milk. But because we're in cut season, I'm doing it with water, and I'm sad. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. And there you have it, man. A protein shake. This is 340 calories, 56 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and 16 grams of carbs. Imagine liquor mixed with protein powder. I'm sure some bro scientists have attempted this, and it'd be about the dumbest thing you could put in your body. Because if you consume alcohol, your liver stops the processes of synthesizing protein to make muscle mass. So, don't drink after working out. That's a cardinal sin of lifting. Don't fucking do that. It's really stupid. I don't care how satisfying that beer sounds. You'd be better off hitting a little toke of the ganj if you have to indulge in something of that nature. No, I only drink on my rest days. Typically, if I lift tomorrow morning, I could have a drink tomorrow night, but I'm still not gonna. This is probably my favorite out of anything that's up here. This is my favorite Spanish brandy in the whole wide world. It's Osborne's Veterano. It's got the picture of the iconic Spanish black fighting bull on it, and I love this stuff. It's really good. Osborne, if you're listening, maybe send me a bottle, because you can't hardly ever get it in the States. It's super hard to find, please. I will absolutely sponsor you. Tequila, I do like tequila, but that was brandy. Tequila does not like me, however. When I drink too much tequila, I fight people. And that's, given my physical power, usually a bad idea. I don't need to get violent. Okay, I'm a liquor noob. Tequila, well, I can explain what tequila is, if that would be helpful. But before I do that, I need to plug in the other monitor so I can actually see the chat a little bit easier. Boom. Tequila, I don't want to fuck or fight. It's an 18 plus channel. You can say fuck. You just can't go too crazy. Yeah. The only thing, you know how it is. Wow, what a view. That lighting's garbage. Let me try and fix that. I need to get me a ring light. Hang on. I know how to fix this. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. Almost. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. The problem is the sun is starting to go down here, so it's gonna... No, that's not right. Other way. That's not bad. Perfect. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. So. Got the stream over here. Yes, cleavage, lol. Yeah, I got a little bit of the, the little bump, 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 bump. Join Instant Armpit. Glad things never change. Yo, Dumb Gamers! Welcome back, man. Been a while. How you been? Mm. 124.5.5, which is why we have the egg whites, and then protein 340, 56, 7, 16. So let's see, that puts us at 80, 145, 170, 177, and 700, 1400, 1500, 1840 for the day. All right, so we're actually doing pretty good. What's up, Zone? Good to see you. PT basically told me your hinge movement sucks. You're going to hurt yourself. We need an intervention. So he's driving an hour both ways. He in-person PT for my hinge movement. Good. I mean, frankly, the key there, yeah, you gotta have a good hinge movement when you're deadlifting, right? So the hip hinge is extremely crucial in making sure you deadlift correctly. So you start, you can either have a trap bar, right, or you can have a front bar. You bring up here and you lock out. It's that hip hinge. Now, if you really want to work on your hip hinge, the best exercise, I think, is kettlebell swings, right? How does bourbon and brandy compare to whiskey? Okay. So this is actually a good question. I can do this one pretty easily. So whiskey is to beer what brandy is to wine. Whiskey is a distilled liquor, right? So anything distilled is liquor. Anything brewed or fermented is, beer, wine, cider, whatever. If you distill corn, grain, rye, barley, things of that nature, you make whiskey. If you distill grapes or other fruits, you make brandy, much in the same way that you would make fruit wine. Now, the difference between bourbon is a type of whiskey. Bourbon has a couple distinct characteristics that must be required before it can be made in-house. Now, it's a popular misconception that bourbon must come from Kentucky. Almost all the best bourbons do come from Kentucky, but bourbon itself needn't come from the state. Tennessee whiskey does have to come from Tennessee, which is a subset of bourbon. But typically, usually, most Tennessee whiskeys are bourbons. But typically, a bourbon has to be aged in oak barrels, I believe. It's got to be aged in, I think it's new oak barrels. It has to be aged for, I believe, at least 3 years, and then 4 years for it to be a straight bourbon. And it must be made of at least 50% corn. I believe that's the basic definition. Now, if it's made of 50% rye or more, it's a rye whiskey, which is completely different flavor, but still a whiskey. There's your answer. I know a couple things about liquor. So I've already done my push-ups and abs for the day, so we're not doing that. If we hit 30 viewers in chat, let me know, though, because you guys do get handstand push-ups for that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of stretching. So Dumb Gamers, it's good to see you back in chat. You been streaming lately? I haven't seen you around really anywhere. What you been up to? Hey, Chicken, I'm glad you found it too. If you really like it, check out my Discord. I'm there a lot of the time. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching. One thing I kind of pride myself on as far as my audience is concerned is that I really try to engage with you guys. That makes it much more fun for me. Just start with a little toe touch. Oh, I didn't know that about all the details. There's a really good documentary on Hulu called Neat. I recommend it. It's like neat, like if you're having your drink neat, which if you don't know, if you're having your drink whiskey, tequila, scotch, if you're having it neat, it means you're not putting water or ice in it. You're just having the drink out of a bottle into a glass. If you're having it on the rocks, that means you're putting it on over ice. It depends on how. I'm going to do a stretch, one more stretch. See here, that will work. Oh, fuck. Come on. And a sumo squat. And back up. Stretch out the hip flexors a bit there. I have actually made my own wine before. I haven't ever distilled. Technically, in the state of South Carolina, it is illegal to distill without a license. What's my girlfriend playing? She's not my girlfriend. She's my roommate, and we are very good friends, but no, I'm single. She is playing, well, she was playing The Binding of Isaac. Right now she's doing, what are you doing?
I'm doing something for my coven.
Okay, well, she's doing something for her coven. I should specify, she's pagan. I'm not. I'm Catholic. We just kind of let each other be when it comes to religion. But yeah, no, she's not my girlfriend. Let's see here. What else do we want to stretch? Should probably do cat cow. Me too. I'm a witch. Well, you're gonna like her. I'll go ahead and give her a shout out. She does like tarot and fortune telling and shit like that. She's pretty damn good at it. So I'll give her a shout out. A dude witch? Well, hey. Yeah, go give Dodger a shout out if you like occult kind of things. She's pretty into that. You doing a tarot reading stream any one of these days, or?
I might do one tonight because I have a special Star Wars themed reading tonight.
Shit.
Because it is May the 4th.
Did you have a time for when you wanted to go live?
8:30.
Fuck. Well, I wasn't planning on streaming for another hour and a half. I was gonna say I could just raid you, but nah. I'll post about that in my Discord. But yeah, go give her a follow if you want your shit read tonight. She's pretty good about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a few more stretches. And I will say, so a lot of the time, some of the nonsense I do, or I will do like just random nonsense in the background on her stream. So if you show up to her streams, a lot of the time I'll just randomly pop up in the background. It's just kind of a thing that happens. It's part of living together. Like, we're just going to kind of exist on each other's streams sometimes, and we just let it be. It works out pretty well, because it gives us something cool to talk about. I feel like I'm giving you a whole hell of a lot of followers these days, by the way. You be nice to them, alright?
Of course.
Oh, alright, so cat cow. What this is doing is stretching out the spine.
Right. Again. Ugh. And down the dog. And cobra pose. By the way, there's leftover pasta if you're hungry.
Thank you.
Have at it. Because I'm close to my calorie limit for the day, so I can't have a ton.
Alright.
Macros are actually pretty decent on it, too, for a pasta meal anyway. Oh. Oh. Back to cat. back up. Yeah, so the part of the reason, right, that, you know, I'll let her live here is, one, it works out mutually for the best of us. How did we meet? Someone asked this question. We met through a mutual friend, and we just got to be really good friends due to a confluence of factors, including Dodger looking for sort of a new start in a different place. She moved down here from New Jersey. I gave her a place for a while till she found work. Now she's found work and very recently had a raise, so things are going well for her, and well, it makes my mortgage even more affordable. All right, Zone, you have a good night. Thank you very much. I always thought liquor mixed with soft drinks to be absolutely disgusting. Whiskey and cola is an absolute travesty. I agree. I do not care for most mixed drinks. I like mixing drinks. I find that I very seldom want a mixed drink. Like back in your teenage years, you used to combine vodka and orange juice as a screwdriver. I never did that. When I really, until I could afford something better, my go-to was malt liquor. Yeah, the 40. Old English 800. Respect to 40, because 1 gets you tipsy, 2 gets you drunk, 3 gets you sick, 4 will kill you. Easy. All right, you enjoy Zone. It's good to see you as always. Appreciate you coming in. So do we have any? Okay, I guess I should kind of clarify what this clock down here is. So this clock says financially independent. I'm free. What that means is I will have enough money saved and invested to where I no longer need to work my day job for a living. I may still choose to do my day job, or I may choose to work it for fewer hours, provided the company and I can come to an agreement on that. But what I care most about is earning that freedom and that power to set my own hours and really have agency over what I choose to do with my life. When I retire or become financially independent, all of a sudden, my time is truly mine again. I can do whatever I want. And that could be charity work, that could be travel, that could be running for office, probably not. That could be, you know, diving full-time into being a Twitch streamer and seeing how far this thing goes. I mean, we got, you know, a little over 1,000 followers, but there's no reason, you know, if I did this full-time, could very well easily see this becoming a whole lot bigger. There's really no way of knowing, and that's sort of the fun part. Let's see here. Yeah, back in your teenage years, yeah. Do we have any questions in chat? Otherwise, I'm going to do a little bit more stretching, but probably like to raid someone here. Do some shoulder stretching. Ooh. Okay, yeah, my shoulders are sore from the 205 today. Oh, by the way, I hit a record.
Yeah?
Yeah, 205 on shoulder press.
Very nice.
Oh. Yeah, there's them lats starting to peek out from the sides. That would definitely be my goal if and when I start streaming. I don't really care. See, I'm not doing the streams for the money. You may have noticed that there are very few ads on my stream, and that's on purpose. I only run ads typically if it's just, I know it's going to be dead air, like I have to go take a dump. I don't mince words. But it's not worth it for me. Twitch pays peanuts in terms of ad revenue unless you got shit tons of people watching anyway, and I care about the quality of my streams. The reason I stream is because I like helping people, and I like giving out advice. It warms my heart when people tell me, "Hey, Ag, I stumbled, but I got back up and got back in the gym and ate a little bit better today." Or, "Hey, Ag, I boosted my savings rate because of some advice you gave me." Stuff like that. It's just heartwarming. What do your coworkers and boss think about you retiring? My coworkers, I don't think, believe me. My boss doesn't know and won't know until I am pretty much there, because I don't want my boss to take any premature actions. I'm going to wait till my 401k is fully vested too, which is Just under 10 months. So, now 401k fully vests in March of 2024. So that would be the earliest I could quit. Plus, I want to make sure, if I'm going to do that, I'd like to make sure my Social Security credits are all completed. Not that I think Social Security is going to be there in my 60s, but, never hurts. Frankly, I think Social Security age needs to go up quickly. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious problems in the future. But, what are you going to do? What do my coworkers? I think one of them believes me. I think the others are skeptical that I'm actually going to do it, or that it's even possible. And they ask me how it's possible, and then I explain to them, I chose to live in a less expensive part of the area. I chose a very economical, efficient car, and I chose, I chose to design my lifestyle to be extraordinarily efficient. Nick Chicken, are you thinking about having kids? I've thought about it. It's something that doesn't cross my mind often because I haven't really gotten serious with a partner in a while. So it's not really at the forefront of my mind. At the moment, I'm leaning towards no. That could change. And if I wanted to, I could consider either having them or adopting them. I could see that, but probably right now I'm leaning towards no. There are 8 billion of us on this earth, and I do think the world is profoundly overpopulated. There are actual scientific reasons for that. Right now, we are not a interplanetary species, and we will not become one until we've cracked nuclear fusion. That's not going to happen. If it happens within my lifetime, I'll be very old when it does. As such, I think we have to make the resources that we have here on planet Earth last us for a little while. And unless we all want to live on the average living standard, unless we want to cut our living standards to the average, Bangladeshi, there are too many of us. It's very simple. And look, I like meat, and I like air conditioning, and I like driving my car. And if it sounds like I'm being selfish, okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe that's a little first world problems. But I don't think it's practical either to ask Western countries or first world countries or even China at this point to cut their living standards drastically like that. Nor do I think it's possible really to say to developing countries, hey, you shouldn't be able to develop economically because if you do, it's going to put too much strain on the resources of this earth. So what has to give then? Well, there's too many of us. Thankfully, birth rates are crashing pretty hard in the Western world, and there's a reason for that. As women have become more educated, and as they have gotten access to contraception, they can actually choose how many children they want. Mostly. As such, the ideal family size has fallen a little bit. And predictably, due to overpopulation, you can very easily see that, as it really shouldn't surprise anyone, the cost of living continues to rise. And when the cost of living rises, a lot of the time, the cost of having a child rises. And when the cost of having a child rises, a lot of people say, I'd actually like a fourth kid, or I'd actually like a third kid, or a fourth kid, or even a second kid, or even having kids altogether, but I can't afford it. And that's a very fiscally prudent move to make, and there's nothing wrong with that. And for those of you who say, this is one where I think Elon Musk is a pretty smart guy, but I disagree with his premise here. I don't think, if the world population goes into decline, I don't think that spells doom for humanity. I don't think, obviously if the world population went into decline to the extent that, there are, we come back down to a population of, just a few million, that's not good either. But if we came down from, 8, eventually we'll probably crest
Right now it's saying 10 to 11 billion is going to sort of be the population ceiling before world birthing dynamics sort of change permanently, even in countries like, the Congo, Ethiopia, Nigeria, where birth rates are still very high. To me, it seems as though, even 10 billion for the rest of our lifetimes, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world if that starts trickling downwards. Now, we need it to fall, we don't want it to crash. If it crashes, that means, it's probably been a war or a famine or a pandemic or something else horrible. But we want to manage it, right? We want a graceful leveling out. That's also the most economically sustainable thing to do. What you can do then is, yes, your total GDP may be declining, but if you are improving productivity per person, you can still have rising GDP per capita. This is where you're going for. It's absurd fear mongering. I subscribe to the philosophy of antinatalism. I disagree with that. I'm not an antinatalist. That I disagree at. I don't think giving birth is unethical. I don't ascribe there being positive or negative ethics to birth. I think it is merely a choice that you can make as a thinking, feeling, and perceiving human being. It's neither... I think it is something... I believe in reproductive freedom. If you wish to have children, I would rather that it be done responsibly, but nobody has the right to control that. Nobody. Not the church, not the government, and not society, and not your family. You get to choose how many kids you have. Unless, of course, biology has dictated otherwise. If you were born sterile, well, you're not going to have any kids. But, you get the idea. It's just, again, that's how I feel about it. No, I think it's a combination of overpopulation, and the West absolutely consumes too many resources. That's very simple. We are extraordinarily wasteful in this country. In particular, we use far too much oil, we use far too much coal, and we use far too much gas. And we could very easily cut down on the amount we were using by embracing nuclear energy. That one's cut and dried. Very, very simple. That's okay. It's okay to disagree on things. I mean, if you're an antinatalist, I'm sure you have encountered people who find your philosophy much more problematic than me. No, I think life in general is pretty good. I'm very happy with my life, and so I think it's very possible to live a very happy life. And that's a very nice thing. It gets into a philosophical question. And God does say, in the Bible, God does say, go forth and be fruitful, which maybe made sense when, the average life expectancy was something like 20, and we lived in an ancient society, but the paradigm has shifted now to, here we are in the year 2023. So it's different. It's we've industrialized as a species. So it's, it is what it is. Anyway, I think if we have any other questions, it seems like chat's pretty quiet. I'm going to probably look to raid pretty soon here. Oh, it's a complex topic indeed. I love talking about these kinds of things. So, Chicken, please join that Discord if you haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here just in case you hadn't, because it'd be fun to have you in there. I always like talking to people. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about today? I'll be live again at 9 a.m. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it. I'll be live at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Let's see who else is rating. Let's see who else is live. Ooh, we got some choices. I see Salty is live. Let's go raid Salty. I like Salty. All right. You enjoy it. You have a good night.
I will be live again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all there. Stick around for channel points anyway, because you do get them for rating. And then you can use them to make me do all sorts of stupid stuff. So we're going to go ahead and raid Mr. Seltzy. And then, yeah, we'll have a good time. All right. That's going to do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. It was a good stream. And as always, remember, make good decisions in the short term. Those decisions, they form your habits. Those habits, they form your values. Those values, they form an ethos. And that ethos can be the guide star through the rough waters of life. Much love. See you tomorrow morning. Come for the hug. And